My name is Jesse Green. I'm a freelance artist and graffiti writer from Chicago. Anything that's been freshly painted, mailboxes, garbage dumpsters, mostly city property, not a lot of private property, no garages, houses, statues, things like that, tombstones. That's my thing. I was in like 6th grade, 5th, 6th grade. I had a buddy who was getting into it, and then he kind of got me into it, and then he showed me a couple videos, and you know, Beat Street, Breaking, all those old hip-hop videos, and I got really into that. And then from there, like, I just kind of followed hip-hop culture, and because I was already into art, graffiti came natural to me. Wicker Park, I would say, is definitely a hot spot because there's a lot of artistic people over here, a lot of musicians, artists, art school kids, hip-hoppers, and everybody likes that kind of thing. I think the graffiti here brings more artistic people into the neighborhood. It's more embraced over here than I think it is in any other neighborhood because there's still so much around. But I would say, yeah, Wicker Park's good for that because it's just got a lot more creative people. It's definitely like a mecca for graffiti writers. There's obviously tons of places where graffiti writers have been tagging consistently, like throughout the weeks, months, years. There's at least 50 that are constantly here, like, you know, bombing actively. Well, you can't judge a book by its cover. You'll never really be able to pick out a graffiti writer in a crowd of people, and it's supposed to be that way because I mean we don't want to get caught, you know. And it could be a dude on a bike, it could be, you know, a dorky kid with the glasses, or a girl. You know, it varies. It's across the board. It's not really hip hop anymore, more than it is just like a commitment to something. I know it started out as a hip hop thing, but it's branched out entirely. You know, it's a global thing. It's European. It's, you know, it's different now. Europe is like completely embraced. You know, they're really cool about it. It's still illegal, but they don't look at it as vandalism as much as they look at it as, like, you know, a form of art. Since I started, I've definitely been influenced by other people from other states and other countries, but it's the name always stays the same. The hand style might change just a little bit. I do a lot of like East Coast kind of mix between East and West Coast, sharper letters, bubble letters, fighting stance kind of letters, but more sharp and controlled lines. I would say graffiti is also a lot more about developing a style as opposed to just destroying somebody's property. I think every time that the graffiti blasters go out and paint for something, you know, it's a fresh canvas. Like if they left it, then be less, I think, graffiti in a sense, but because they keep buffing it and keeping it clean, like it leaves it clean for us to paint over and over again. You, Mayor Daley, keep doing it. Because I love it. I need stuff to write on.